Brother Masikwala Makine Sirike Kiweli Sigiru Basabo Esyo Ima Wanawa Kesine Ne Madam Makiwerendo Gibi Ego Imana Bunkage Makiwe Esendelu Enyedia Unine Kero Sabo Nduhe Nduhe Mborabo Weekend to Hasa Nduhe Mborabo a weekend to Hasa Sabo
Goodbye.
Atutala la nike atutu uronike niyabego ha Atutu ala nike, atutu uronike, niyabego hao. Otu akoga de mbabi afraga bia atutu ndega ora. Otu akoga de wo mbabi afraga bia atutu ndega ora. Obama. Bona chogebe afra aroko boria akare mano afi bona chogebe afra aroko boria akare mano ulugo afi bona chogebe afra aroko boria mako akare mano ulugo wanem bianara biafra do bianara ya kiawedere gem Senator Bianara Biafra Governor Bianara Biafra Absubsidiary Bianara Abataya Kia Wederegem Brother Oh Anile Yala Omo Biafra Kanyikele Tukokike Asemo Wanile Yala Omo Biafra Kanyikele Tukokike Onye furo no dibo Bezi anyị mazi Namo dikal dike Obiago wetobo Igbo na abo Wekwelugo na obo onye Chukwu dije n'ọlụ Wekwelugo Ndom sina Chukwu akara kam sina Chukwu na abụrụ Victoria Ankwa Ndom sina Chukwu akara kam sina Chukwu na abụrụ Victoria Ankwa Afamolugo Ndembia kene na mbolo epugo Upright divine Mami movia kenen, kenen, ambure kuru nuepugo. Nama.
Uzama kankemu, ekeneke. Kastinonso, yakaskete.
Ayala wala, nala uke chupu kwera inankwa.
Pastos.
Ayala wala, nala uke chupu kwasiranye. Ala biafra. Toma, bea, Sicily, Toma. Omuvia Pratinia, Weruke Tinia, where take it all I am, Mebu. Omuvia Pratinia, Werika, well, it all I am, Mebu. Akukarika, Wayamurunga, Gana Wagara, Ogago, Gurausa, Haga, Mataula la Defra Paraha, Ogago, Gurausa, Kaga, Mataula la Defra Paraha, Toma.
Yes, aloye.
Igwe butuza biago,
Igwe butuza
biago, dogulechi nile. Igwe butuza mo, agone jamba biago, dogulechi nile. Mwati na mareju, igwe kwelugo na buchi biafra kalo.
G-Boy, King Monday.
Enyo habiago zi wako ngolo so sky dike moja kamba.
Aso.
Enyo habiano zi wako ngolo so sky dike moja kamba.
Aso.
Omende jimo, omewane umwachi over moja mano. Father, Ambassador of Peace. Yarumaka Oberanwa, a priest. One neighbor Tuzo, someone of the old.
One neighbor Tuzo.
Oberanwa Chileketere Mano. Kaka Nwa Jehovah. Yarumaka Zuma Rock. Unshakable Rock. Asika Chukwu Kabiama Nedu Ane Janalata. Naha Chukwu Kabiama. Say. Omogumo Abiama Mupagi Soro Si Pasibuaga. Omogumo Abiama Mupagi Soro Si Pasibuaga. Mbani Omekome Awagidaya Netitindu no Mbani Omekome do Awagidaya Netitindu no Bagi Balayago Biro Wachukwu Kabiama na Barago Aliru Wachileke
With the Ama Chris Biafra. Simon. Thank you. Yeah. It's okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me tonight, every one of you. Like I said, in the afternoon, this is supposed to be an open mic. I actually treated this subject in the afternoon. I didn't need to come back on it because some people were requesting to come in the afternoon. So I decided to extend it to evening time so that we can have more time for those that want to share. The heating system here is too much. I have to reduce it. So please, the link is already there. You can come in at any time. Okay, so I am going to bring up the video, audio that I tried to play in the afternoon. I'll bring it back. But before then, let us listen to what our leader had to say. Mazi Nnamdi Okukanu. Hear our leader, and then I'll bring the audio.
Oburuole mgbe ka ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bụbụ m isi. Asị na achọghị ụdị nka. Ọ bụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga.
Hear that? We have refused to become a sacrificial lamb. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, for how long are we going to be exploited? For how long are we going to suffer until we get our freedom? He said, we have resolved we will never be the sacrificial lamb anymore. Because even when there is a sacrificial lamb, there is always the benefit that comes because somebody became the sacrifice. But in the case of Biafra, you sacrifice for the zoo for nothing. In the case of a Biafran, you kept sacrificing for the zoo for nothing. That's why our Prime Minister, Odoguma Simon Ekpa, said, you have always been dying for nothing. You have always been dying for nothing. Don't you think it is time for you to die for something? Don't you think it is time for you to die for a reason? So they have always taken advantage of you, buy you unnecessarily, and nobody will talk. Nothing will happen. But this time around, if we buy for something. Let me repeat our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Oburuole mgbe ka ga-egbugide anyị wee rue.
For how long will they continue to buy us? For how long will you allow them to continue to slaughter you like chicken? For how long? Those of you that feel maybe you have not been a victim of their callousness and their bloodthirsty sword, many people have been victims of it. Your forefathers were victims of it. Your earlier generations were victims of it. Like our Prime Minister is saying that we are survivors. We are the survivors of 20 pounds. Those skeletal bodies that had a kwashiorkor. We are the offshoot of it. So we are not going to allow that suffer to continue. We are not going to allow it. For how long are we going to suffer? Let's listen to Oyedu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Oburuole mgbe ka ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bụbụ m isi. Asị na achọghị ụdị nka. Ọ bụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị. Nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa Ebulakọ jụrụ ụmụ ya sị ole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe. Ọ bụ ruole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a.
So, what is Ebulakọ? He said something Ebulakọ. I don't know what Ebulakọ is in Igbo, but he said that is said to his children. He said, for how long will something continue to happen to you before you learn? Ebulakọ, those of you that understand that deep of that parable he gave there, can you explain to me what give me Ebulakọ? I say Ebulakọ. No, people should come in and help me. I say Ebulakọ gwara nwa ya wee. Let me repeat it.
Ọ bụ ruole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-asọ nwere onwe tụmụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bụbụ m isi. Asị na achọghị ụdị nka. Ọ bụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ya anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe kpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị. Nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa Ebulakọ jụrụ ụmụ ya sị ole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe. Ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka
ọ sị Ebulakọ jụrụ ụmụ ya ọ bụ ugboro ole ka ihe ga-eme unu amara ihe. I don't know what that Ebulakọ is. Let me check my comment and see if somebody help me. Ebulakọ means, okay, the wise sheep. The wise sheep. Thank you very much. Ebulakọ means the wise sheep. Ebulakọ jụrụ ụmụ ya sị ọ ugboro ole ka ihe ga-eme unu amara ihe. You know, the sheep is always very mumucious in nature. Very mumu. They don't have sense. They always jump into anywhere. Vehicles can take them out at any time. Unlike the goats that is more intelligent, the sheep. Then the sheep mother told this lamb that for how long will something happen to you before you will learn? For how long? Obulako juru ya ugboro ole ka ihe ga-eme unu amara ihe. The same question we are asking you, Biafrans, today. For how long will you be exploited? For how long will you be ripped off before you learn your lesson? For how long? For how long will you be taken advantage of? For how long will they keep promising you? They promise you this, they promise you that, they promise you seaport, they promise you international airport, they promise you third Naija bridge, they promise you everything. For how long will they promise you? And they keep promising, they don't ever fulfill their promise. For how long will they promise you and keep failing? And when will you learn your lesson to know that Nigeria is not for you? Nigeria is not for you. Thank you very much for those of you that were able to explain that to me. Ebulakọ. Ọ jụrụ ụmụ ya sị ọ ugboro ole ka ihe ga-eme unu amara ihe. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-ajụkọ ọnụ ụmụ Biafra. Ugboro ole ka Nigeria ga-eme unu ihe unu amara ihe. Ugboro ole. Somebody is in my room by the name Free the Great. Okay, Exodus is here. Free the Great, you need to check your device. It's telling me that the device is not connected. Check your device. So, great man, good man, you are welcome. Please say hello to Biafrans before I will bring that audio that we are going to analyze this night. Please unmute yourself. Exodus, good man.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my own lovely brother, Pastor Pam 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 Deden Dokasi. Oh, goodness me. Thank you so much for the work you're doing for these amazing people of the rising sun, those who love their freedom with all sincerity of heart. I want to really say thank you to you for offering yourself, for this great service for humanity, for mankind, the service of Elohim, because when you keep doing this work, you are doing the work of Elohim. But people don't know that they are actually the outstretched arm of Elohim. That is why they kid around with this work. This is an awesome work, and we must continue to do it regardless of what stands before us. We must stay strong because it is a just cause. Before man and before even the spirits, they are all in consonance with what we are doing. So, brothers and sisters, I will want you to stand your ground. Stand your ground. Man, stand your ground. We are going home. And that is why we are asking those who love sleeping, how long will you sleep? How long will you sleep before you begin to have a resemblance of that Ebulakọ? How long? How long, people of the rising sun, how long? You have lived in that part of the world that you are not loved. You have lived in that part of the world that you are being used as a sacrificial lamb. How long will you continue that kind of life before you stand up and stand your ground and said, no, enough is enough. We have to make a difference. We have to change the narrative. How long? How long, Umu Chineke? Although we know so much has happened to your brain because of how Nigeria was designed to keep your mind dark and dumb. But with all you are seeing, at least you should understand that the times have changed. The times have changed. We have a government now. A government that means so well for us. A government that is speaking. We have a voice. That is the voice we have. So you see, when they kill, a voice can now come up and say, it must not continue. We are going to fish you all out and deal with you. So how long are you going to stand? Mazi, Pastor Vam. We have to hold it while we proceed. You know, so much to say about, so much to talk about, but let's go gradually. We're here. Thank you for hosting this amazing program. We must continue. Thank you so much. I'm here.
Thank you, my brother, good man. 1 minute, there's a video I'm looking for. One minute.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Emancipate yourself. None but ourselves can free our minds. Let's emancipate ourselves.
Thank you. Okay, let me get this other video. There's a video I was looking for, but let me play this one first, which is our main video. There's a video of a railway line in Abuja. Somebody sent to me. I've called to see if they can resend that video, but before then, let's go and get this audio of Shetima and Kule.
When the fighting in Borno, when they are... Thank you very much, Kule. Thank you very much. Honestly, I accept your congratulations, even though I'm TV. Because I remember one time when the fighting in Borno, when there are people who are being killed left and right. Then I said, do you remember one time when our people were being killed in Borno State, left and right, Bauchi, Gombe, everywhere in the north? Of course. I remember you were saying that was there any Southerner among us, we were the one killing ourselves. I always remember this statement, Mr. Kule. But look at this today now. Today our brother is in charge, and I'm sure he made it clear to the world. What he said was that he was moving the command of Nigerian army to Maiduguri until when Boko Haram is over. So if not your brother as the president, who will do it for you? But we could have done it to anybody in Nigeria. But you can see that some people refuse to do it for us. So really, today I understand why we have to have the presidency, honestly. No, it's like that, Kule. Kule is like that. Because how can anybody convince us that some miscreants cannot be dealt with by Nigeria? Why can't we believe it was deliberately left? Even if there is no involvement of government hand in it, why can't we believe that it was deliberate? Let them kill themselves. Well, it has come out even very clear, because it was at a point in our campaign, they were saying that by the killings of Boko Haram, there will be no population again. In fact, let me tell you why the North insisted that Jonathan has to go, because we had the plan that if Jonathan continues, the same problem will happen in Kano, the same problem will happen in Sokoto, the same problem will happen in Jos and everywhere until when our population is depleted. No. We have had a wonderful experience, honestly. In order to avoid the problem, that's what I have said. So whether he has said or not, the North was, it was clear voting now. What will he have done? Remember what Babangida did for us? Babangida, you see, what happened was, even when Babangida did it, you understand? Do you get me? The bulk of the population that voted was from the North. And Rini said it. Since Babangida was in Abuja, Governor Rini of Kano State, then former governor of Kano State, he said, if they swine Abiola in Lagos, Abiola Babangida will have said it is Yoruba that did it. So Abiola should fly to Kano, they will swear him as president, and they will stand their ground. Before we know, they rallied around Abiola, they said, don't go to North, if you go, they will kill you. Not this what happened. Do you understand? No. So but I'm coming now. So Babangida got the and then for many years. I'm coming now. I'm coming. Before we are talking about the cancellation now, the cancellation of the election. And two, didn't you not see that even from the West, there were people who supported there are big men who joined in the cancellation of the election. But whatever it is, at that time, it was nobody was killing the Yorubas left and right. Babangida was virtually betraying everybody. And today, have you not seen him on TV? Have you not seen how he was looking? Is God not wonderful? Did you not see Babangida? Even though I have promised from today, so long as he's my brother from the north, even if he's eating everybody in Nigeria fresh, you come out with Nigerian man leg eating, I will not say it's bad again.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's written there. Even though I have promised, as from today, so long as he is my brother from the north, even if he is eating everybody in Nigeria fresh, he come out with Nigerian man leg eating, I will not say he is bad again. Oh, did you see that? Okay. That's how they roll.
Because I have learned how to support my people from what I have seen with Igbos and some people in Nigeria with Jonathan. But you must thank God for Yoruba. Yoruba supported by the otherwise we don't have come. No, I'm coming, please. I'm coming. Let me tell you one thing. I'm coming. Listen to me, Kule. A section of Yoruba supported Buhari. Listen to me, please. Let us make this clear. You understand? We are all politicians. Yes. The Tinebus, since 1960s, since the Oyibo left the country, Yoruba was told one word. We are first Yorubas. You are first Yoruba before you are a Muslim, you are a Christian or Nigerian. Yes. So or not so? Yeah, you are right. Abi? Okay. Yes, you are right. Now, all along, a Yoruba man, whoever he is, whether Muslim or Christian, preferred anybody in this house to rule him than a Hausaman from the north. That's the truth about it. So, fortunately, I'm coming, sir. Let me learn. Fortunately, the center is controlled by non-Muslim, non-Northerners. Are you getting me? And Jonathan, fortunately for the North, Jonathan decided to use religion and slice the Yoruba to the extent, for the first time, Yorubas were divided religiously. To the extent Muslims, Yorubas stood their ground and said they were not supporting Jonathan. They even refused to attend the meetings of the Jonathan. The papers are there, their statements are there in the papers. So or not so, sir? No, I like this. Read it, it's there. That's the truth. It's there. Even when he went, there were some few Muslim leaders who met Jonathan. The Supreme Council of Islam of Western Nigeria or Yoruba land came out clearly and said no, they disagreed. Do you get me? We know the population of Yoruba, close to 80%, or let's say close to 60% are Muslim. This one constituted a national conference. This is the Yorubas that were attending. We read it and we had them saying it. Yeah. So that succeeded in dividing the Yoruba themselves. Now, two, the humiliation, whatever they did to us, our own was that let them kill us and reduce our population. But at least they still know that we are significant politically and they allowed us to maintain some position. But in the case of Yorubas, they were sliced out of the whole system. So or not so. That was how Tinubu and the issue of Boko Haram, if we have to talk about Boko Haram, it's not from the south, man. I am coming now. Let me forget about Boko Haram now. We brought about the Yoruba politics. Now, Tinubu and the...
Did you see that? When they raised Boko Haram, he said, forget about Boko Haram. You know, he said, forget about what? Boko Haram. If we are to talk of it, it is not from the south now. He said, I am coming now. Let me forget about Boko Haram. You brought about the Yoruba politics. So he preferred to talk about the politics. Forget about Boko Haram. Why? He doesn't want to discuss Boko Haram because no matter what they do, they are his brothers. I will continue.
Yorubas generally, carried what happened to them who went to Kaduna and met them in Kaduna and begged them that we have to put our head together. Look, sir, let me tell you the truth and find out. At a point, the Yoruba, being humiliated under Jonathan, were even considering to cut off and put their Oduduwa Republic. But they realized if they do that, the Igbos were completely in charge of finance, civil service, security, and everything. If they dare do that, exactly. I'm coming now. The Yoruba now.
You see, did you see? The Kule was telling him, look, it was the East and the North that were enjoying Jonathan regime. Because when Jonathan was there, even the East that this Kule is talking about did not enjoy anything. Everything Jonathan was doing, he was doing it to the North. Alamajere University, North, everything. Chief of Defense, chief of this, chief of that, North. But you see them, they are never contented. You know why? Because they have an agenda. They must be in charge of the zoo. That is why we have decided, be in charge of zoo. Then we'll have our own freedom. But some people are still not learning. That's why we are bringing this voice to you, so that it will wake you up, it will awaken you, it will renew your consciousness to know you are not needed in that contraption. They don't want you. They don't love you. So where they have rejected you, will you also be rejecting yourself? Will you also be rejecting yourself? Okay, we'll continue.
You didn't benefit at all. I'm coming, yes. The Yoruba, at the point, the Yoruba intelligence, at the point, realize that if they cut off, the Igbos will finish them. If they stay as it is and Igbo continue ruling, they will be completely finished. Before Jonathan, significant part of the economy, who are the accountants are Yorubas, who are the judiciary and lawyers are Yorubas, who are the civil service are Yorubas. Today you can't find any one of them. So or not so. So that's why the Yorubas say, even if we want to leave this country, we must get this power out of the hand of the Igbo and reposition ourselves.
You see, he is the one that is putting words into this Kule mouth. You see how they are the one that will accuse you that the Igbos want to take charge, the Igbos want to dominate. But look at this conversation now. Who is dominating who? Two people are supposed to be talking here. But this Fulani guy does not even want Kule to talk. This Shatima of a guy does not want Kule to talk. He overshadowed everything. He is putting word into his mouth. He says, so that is why the Yoruba say, even if we want to leave this country, we must get this power out of the hand of Igbos and reposition ourselves. When the Yoruba say that, the Yoruba actually say that at that time? The answer is no. Do you understand? But he is putting it to this Mumu Yoruba man, because they're the ones that are giving them, the slots. And the Yoruba man is agreeing with him. And the conversation is not balanced. He's the one that is just controlling both the talk and everything. You are not part of them. We are reminding you again.
Too much, shall I be? Hey, we have the calculation.
You see that? Kule is telling him, Jonathan, the Northerners really benefited under Jonathan too much. We have the calculations of government appointment. Kule is trying to debunk whatever he's saying, but he's not giving Kule that chance to debunk him. You know why? Because they are evil. Continue.
We agree. What can he do? He must now. He must. He wouldn't do just that. He must. He knows that we can do it. He must deal with us. So that was why the Yoruba said no. Whatever it is. So, but what I assure you, let's keep on praying for President Oga, we have learned our lesson. We have been in our area here now. They be praying for him too. We have learned our lesson. We pray for the prophet because and even our prophet. No, to tell you the truth, the northern people, notwithstanding in the presidency, honestly, the trust at least of the southeast is finished. Mm-hmm. And I assure you too, in Yoruba land, listen to me.
You see, from what he's saying, he is just determined to prove to this guy that the hatred that they have for Ndibo or Biafrans is something that they must begin to explore, they must begin to expose, they must begin to show their hatred. The guy is telling him, let us pray for Buhari now so that Buhari will succeed. He said, forget it. No. Let me tell you the truth. The northern people, notwithstanding the presidency, honestly, the truth, at least on the south, he said the trust, at least on the southeast, is finished. You see? So their trust for you is finished. Tell me, what did you do to them? Did you do them anything? Did you do them anything? No. So why are they having issue of trust with you? And yet you are the one that is struggling to be part of them. Hey. To be forewarned is to be foreharmed. I'll continue.
I am coming. I am coming. I am coming, please. Listen to me. Not that they help themselves, gentlemen, please. We don't need anybody in this country. They help themselves. Let me ask you a question, sir. Let me ask you a question. Between cars, industries, and human beings, who are more in number? Have they not done answer? Not number. I'm not talking of population. I'm talking of economy now. I'm talking of cars.
Kule is just playing to the gallery.
Kule is just playing to the gallery. He's using Kule head to do ping pong. Okay, continue.
Put them on one part and you put human being on the other part. Who are more in number? Cars are more. Cars are more than human beings. Human being. Good. Two, if you put fuel and food by the side, which one is consumed more? In food now. Good. And we have food.
Let me pause and see if people want to make a comment on the one he has said so far, because I've seen that my room is already getting filled up. Exodus, please take the microphone. Okay, do Chijoke again, please. You need to show me. Let me see you, please. 1 minute. I am taking very precautious steps here, please. Bear with me. Just let me see you. I'm not going to bring you to the camera with your face, but let me just see you and know that you are. It is safe for me to add you to my screen. Chijoke. Okay, do Chijoke. Igne. Okay. Put off your camera now. Put it off. I'll bring you without camera. No, you don't want to come show your face. Okay. I want to be very sure, because some people, they want to come and pollute my platform with X-rated videos. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Exodus.
Yeah.
Can you take the phone, please? Hold on, Iglesias.
Yes, my brother, Pastor Vam. You can see it is very clear, how this man have already stated it, that even if his own brother is eating human flesh, that is, oh God, tearing the other tribe, taking their flesh to eat raw, he will support that one. But our people cannot support their own. Look at Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. They even said they should leave him there so that they will go and get their mandate. Which kind of human beings do we have? Some of us, I wonder if we are actually Biafrans. Answering Emeka. It baffles me how you can eat satisfied. You come out and say, let your own remain in dungeon so that you will go and get a mandate. Have you gotten the mandate now?
Ask them who.
It beats my mind how our people reason. Even to this moment, some of them are still reasoning like chicken kazihama. Foul is better than a lot of us. If at this time you cannot even stand up and see the writings on the wall, it will mean you are nonsense. You are not a human being.
I'm telling you.
Even Boko Haram that is killing and slaughtering, they stand with them. So what has your own done? Simon Ekpa, what has he done to you? What has Mazi Nnamdi Kanu done to you that you will not give them your support? How far, since they kept him, how far have you fared? Okagorogoma, did you get the mandate? Is Obi now in power? No, has your new Nigeria appeared?
They have a new Nigeria now. New Nigeria. They have new Nigeria now.
Very new, with the dollar.
New Nigeria.
Very new. Fuel, you can now fetch fuel like you go to stream and get
for free.
Water.
Yes.
Everything is now cheap. Your food, everything is cheap. Your life has changed because you went and voted. Our people are very, very pitiable, very, very pathetic. Some of them anyway. And those who are still trying to disrupt what we are doing, you are also very pathetic. You are among those idiots. You are among them. We must continue.
Thank you. Thank you, good man. Thank you very much. Worry sister, please take the microphone. For the ones you have heard already, what comment do you want to make? Because how long, we're asking our people, how long will something happen to them before they learn? Look at their houses, it's been destroyed in Lagos. Tomorrow that we'll talk about Biafra. They will still be saying, let us have patience. Nigeria will
go better. Pastor Vavava, I want to ask you, what is the meaning of Vavava first before I will tell you my own meaning for Robo?
Vavava is to tear them Vavava.
Is it Bini? Is it Igbo language? Go.
Yes, it's a slogan. It's slogan. It's not like it's a language.
No, but I'm leaving. Make I explain.
Okay, explain.
What is it? You know, as when you catch material, the dragger. According to the sound, now so by they scatter the the enemy.
Now word for Urobo. It means tieram.
Tieram.
Yes. Tieram. That is that makes me ask you the question.
Wow.
So it's a language that you can. It's a word. It's a word. You see, when you want tear wood with us, vurena. You will say vurena. That is tear the wood.
Wow.
I think it's here. And
really I don't know this explanation, but I understand the vam.
For Robonai mean vam means tearam.
Wow.
Baba, can you see this man? This man knows that what he's saying is a lie. That is why he dominated this man not to speak.
You don't give a chance to talk
at all. And
even when they catch him, they will say, no benefit.
He said, forget that side.
He said, forget that side. Forget that side.
Forget that side.
No, he said something. He said, why not? He must give us. Why not?
Yes. He must give us. You have no choice. Then listen to what he said. He said the Igbos is Jonathan related. I thought Jonathan is Biafra.
Did we lose you, what sister?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is Jonathan Igbo? No, Jonathan is Biafra.
He's Biafra.
But it's not Igbo speaking Biafra.
Yes.
But what did he say? He called Jonathan Igbo. All of us are Igbo.
Yes.
Even the Yorubas, they call us Omo Igbo. Even though they come from the Urobo speaking part of Biafra. They call us Omo Igbo. They did not discriminate us. All of us, we are one. It's a shame my father is dead. I wanted to ask my father, since I joined this movement, what did you do when the war broke out? Where were you? And what was your contribution? I want to ask at that time, because if you think that after they kidnap the Igbos, they will not come for you, you are a joker. They knew that if they can capture the Igbo speaking part, we will just like a fly, like I keep on saying.
Yes.
This man knows that. That's why this man recorded. Who recorded this thing that they are doing now? Is it not the Mr. What's his name, the Yoruba man?
I don't know who recorded it.
I'm very sure it's the Yoruba man, because his speech was very little. He did not give him room to explain. Okay, Babangida, you know, say Babangida do bad. You say every day you catch and they eat human legs. You will support him.
Yes.
Where is that? And because of this tape that came out, he no even get shame to say, okay, let me wait a little bit to destroy Igbo's property. As soon as he enter power, whatever he has, he has gang up, he has cooked, he's bringing it out, destroying. Are we surprised?
No, we are not surprised.
Exactly, because the tape is already that he will destroy and buy. Look, now go buy for 100 million.
Showed his hatred already from the beginning.
The hatred is too much. Not only Igbo speaking, no, it's all of us, my brother. It's all of us that hatred, and I don't know why the hatred is there. This man, Yoruba man, say, but you people gain from it. It's about to give that man credit that at least he tried. Nothing Jonathan did that is right to them, this Fulani that came from Sahel. Nothing that they did that is right. And our so-called, they are not governors because they are just there, camouflage. Our so-called camouflage leaders of politics, they sat down there, they are watching this man doing, because they have this tape, they've seen it, and they think this man no go come for them one day. If he can come for the multitude. And do you know why they don't respect the Igbos? I'm sorry, Jonathan. They feel say only then they beat themselves. So if they come to power, they will beat us too. That's why sometimes they don't want to give room to us because of the way this playful governors they give them money, go and kill your people, you will kill. How can you trust that kind of person that you can give money to go and kill your daughter, your son? You will go and kill them. So if you enter power tomorrow, do you think it will not kill me? They can never. The only thing we have is to leave that country. The only remedy we have is to divide that country. Exactly. Whether it looks long, whether it looks short, as long as we are breathing, it will definitely come to pass. Who knows that South Africa will come to pass now in our life? We never knew that South Africa will come to pass. This is how Biafra will come. It will be like a miracle, like our leader said. Thank you. But I am here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You were there and you will come back again. And please, let's have our beloved brother, Duchijoke. Please take the microphone, please.
Pastor Mambam, good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
I greet you. You know, our people don't learn at all.
I'm telling you.
Our people don't learn. The president and the vice president are the most enemy of Igbo people. That is number one. It's very simple.
Yes.
The governor of Lagos is an Igbo enemy. Number three, you can never live with your enemy. You can never progress in the midst of your enemy. It's very simple. Before Shetima become the vice, he told you already that the plan on grant APC is planning once APC won 2023 election, that they are going to finish Igbo people. By the time they finish with Igbos, that they will not be relevant in Lagos and in Igbo land. What did they mean? That means you will not be relevant in Lagos and Igbo land. You will not have house in Lagos. Your business will not be there. In Igbo land, you will not have 10 kobo to go back to Igbo land. That means you are irrelevant everywhere.
Everywhere.
They have started. Those land, they did not say those land to Igbo people for them to for those land to be their property. They just said it to them because Yoruba doesn't have money to feed those swamp. They know it's only Igbo people. Every Igbo man has something, and every Igbo man, young girl, have the mind to do that. That is why they sold the whole of those swamp. When they are selling it, the signature of the governor, everything, they know about it. But they want Igbo people, to help them and make the land smooth. And the Igbo has done it. and they are removing everything. You see those places they are demolition now. Tinubu is going to build his own estate, the whole of that place, and they will still call the foolish Igbo people, wait on that go fire, but they still come by those estates.
I'm telling you.
They will buy it. Trust me, they will buy it. You see these people, this guy told you, that market you are going to China to import, that they are going to bring China people to come and do those business. Until you think they are joking. They have started. All those business, China is already in Lagos. And their demolition market, they are selling the whole of those lands to China. When China build their market finish, they will be bringing that market very cheap to Nigeria. You cannot go to China to import again. Even if you import 5 naira, come to Nigeria and sell 10 naira, China will bring it by themselves and sell it 4 naira in Nigeria. Nobody will buy your own. That is irrelevant. This man Shetima is telling you. Our people are very useless. God, our people are very useless. Okay, look at Okota. They have marked Okota. Okota is made of Igbo only. Okota estate.
Yes.
I have how many of my uncles who have house there. It's made of Igbos throughout. Now they are marked that place that are going to demolish the whole of this place. And our people are still there. They are still there. They have opened a Alaba International in Owerri. I see the one they are building in Anambra, Oladipo, spare parts market. Our people should come back and develop this place. If our people come back and develop it, nobody will remain in Lagos. China will find them to come to East because they are the business people.
Yes.
They are the only people that can do business with China. China will leave Lagos and come down to Igbo land and make business with them.
Yes.
Trust me.
Yes.
It's just blessing from God. Let Igbo people go today, establish that Alaba in Lagos. It's already in existence now. And finish the one they are building in Anambra. China will leave. Who will do business in Lagos? Is it Lagos people or Lagos or Yoruba people or who? It's only Igbo people. The whole world will follow Igbo people to Biafra land and make business with them. Now all our houses have destroyed. Everything. They are taking it. What Shetima said is coming out very gradually, small.
Yes.
After demolition, which Nandekalo, our leader, told them, after demolition some now, the rest market, they will just put it on fire. You will go finish market today, go out. Before you come back in the next morning, everything has burned down. They will tell you it's gas explosion or whatever. That is final. Just nothing again. Our people must learn. And the Biafra is the only solution to every Igbo man. Every Igbo man, Biafra is your own, is the last miracle for you. But I wish they will learn. I wish they will learn. Let me stop it there. But to Pastor Wamba, please, let me tell you this thing. You see, in Owerri, please, you people are on the top. You people have to do something. The youth, they are finishing the youth. You see that tiger base in Owerri. Something need to be done.
Don't worry.
The hefty guys. Yes, I want to give you this information. The hefty guys, they are supposed to do something. Are dying.
Bring on the
yes.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Beautiful. Let me make this call 1 minute. Okay, choose Ada. Please unmute yourself if your internet is going to let you. Choose Ada.
Hello, hello,
okay. So take the microphone, please.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I'm very, very happy for my people that are contributing to this this evening or this night program. You see, I was once among these people that was victimized or whatever, like as at least senseless. But this our struggle is bigger than university of all kinds to our people. I'm saying this for those who don't understand. Guy, let me tell you the truth. I have house in Lagos, and my brothers have. Actually, we have a home before the Lagos anyway, and to the standard as the normal Igbo man. But there is something that is happening to our people. And that thing that is happening to our people is ignorant. It has never happened to me. That's why if it happened for this man, maybe a block road. You see, the people that I'm pitying for is these people that is in North. I'm not talking about people that is in Lagos. Whatever that let them do. Lagos is everybody's place. Forget about what they are doing. They are picking our people one by one, and they refuse to understand. You see, people, I'm even, although about 2-3 years ago, there was a priest.
But the same Lagos, the Lagos you say is everybody's own. They are destroying their houses without notice. Yes. How is it everybody's own now?
I know, my brother. You know how Nigeria roll now. You know how Nigeria roll. They are trying, but is what is destined by God for it to be so that no.
We lost you.
Okay, go and sit down. Which one be Lagos is for everybody? Now your land be that. Well, they talk say Lagos is for everybody.
Lagos is not for everybody. Choose, we lost you. We lost Choose. Let me make a call. There's our beloved sister Helen needs to make a contribution. Let me call Helen. 1 minute. Then maybe Choose will be able to. Choose, your network has gone off. Just hold on. If your network come back, I'm going to unmute you again. My sister, are you able to talk now?
Yes, sure.
Okay, you are on speaker now. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everybody.
You're welcome, my sister.
Yeah, thank you very much. You see, what is going on is so, I don't understand. The thing is so terrible. But our people will never learn. This man was talking, he was measuring Igbos. Was it an Igbo president that was ruling there?
Abi?
I just need an answer to that.
No.
Jonathan is from the so-called South that they carved away.
Exactly.
That they are trying to divide from the real owners of the land. We are the owners.
Yes.
The former Eastern region is the so-called Igbo that they are talking about. This man never mentioned South or South. No. He was focusing on the North, the Yorubas, and the Igbos. And I'm asking a question right now. Where are the so-called Edo Kingdom and the South that they call themselves? Where are they in this picture when this man is decimating, venting his anger on people who did not even climb the seat? It's a particular ethnic group that the president was not even from that tribe. And people are just looking at him. Jonathan is there from the so-called South. Yerima Shetima did not say South and decimate the South. Like as they call us South, he should have been able to vent his anger on us and leaving the Igbo speaking Biafra alone.
Thank you.
What is wrong with Yerima Shetima? And what is wrong with our people not trying to understand what is on ground right now?
Yes.
They only have the North, the East, and the South. And that is what the man was focusing on. He wants the Yoruba to submit unto them.
Yes.
By the time they finish with they are dealing with us right now.
Yes.
They will not succeed.
Yes.
But by the time they use the Yoruba against us, and we go our separate ways, I am just letting our Yoruba people to know that
they will not face them.
Shouldn't be comfortable with what is coming.
I'm telling you.
They should not. Because once you are married a new wife, he will be pampering the new wife the way he wants.
Yes.
See, the old one will want the back load and go.
Yes.
And the new wife will face what the first wife is facing.
I'm telling you.
You understand me?
Yes.
They don't know what is coming before them. They are romancing them now, they are happy. By the time they are seeing what is happening in Ilorin, that was their own land before. Now they have the right to choose whosoever that will lead them in Ilorin. I watched a program that True Sabata was showing this Yoruba man that was analyzing the origin of the Fulani foreigner. Foreigner sitting in our seat of government and be demanding, commanding what to do with the country that they belong not to. Did they belong to Nigeria? How can you come from Futajalo Sahel to come and be destroying the country that God has blessed with Egypt? Now you have succeeded in dividing them. That is still not enough. You just want to sink the country. And they have succeeded in seeking us.
Yes.
Seeking the country, not we, because we are on our way out already.
For sure.
So my question to our people who are so foolish from the so-called south side that thunder will strike and paralyze them, starting from the Asare Dokubo that one we enter that in Bele and never wake up from sleep. Where did it belong to? When Yarima Shetiman is destroying, decimating the Igbos just because of government failure of the presidency, Jonathan's failure of the presidency. Where is this man now? He's fighting for oil guy, the protector. He wants to be a protector to the pipeline in the creek. Meanwhile, the people coming from Sahel and Mauritania, they are making use of your resources and you could not help. You are fighting against your brother for us not to unite. You are fighting against them for us not to have our freedom. My people, if you don't wake up now, Fulani they will conquer you. You see what is happening in Israel right now. They are not finding it funny. The Israelites are not finding it funny to have their own way, at least have their peace in their own land. And that is the same thing that these people are possessed of.
I'm telling you.
If we don't stand our ground and unite and fight this battle for us to have our freedom, we will all be gone one day. That is just the fact.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. Thank you so much. That was well articulated and well delivered. Thank you very much. What is happening in Israel today is something. You see, when they come and they maim and they buy and they destroy, everybody will keep quiet. But when you want to retaliate and defend yourself, they'll say ceasefire, coexistence. You know why? Mazin Namkanu told you they have over 400 billion war chests. They have settled everybody. They have bought over CNN, bought over BBC, bought over everywhere. United Nations is in their pockets. Everywhere. So when they do their evil, nobody will talk. But when you want to defend yourself, everybody will be saying, the retaliation, you are retaliating too much. Oh, it's too much. The proportion is too much. I'm telling you, we need to rise up now. Otherwise, we will not remain. Nothing about us will remain again. I'm telling you. Choose Ede. I'm going to bring you back, but you said something here that is not very palatable to us. You said that Lagos is for everybody. Lagos is for everybody. Please understand.
One Nemo. Hello?
I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah. You see, in life, don't kill me because of my word, but make reason from it. I heard what somebody said. I'm not just trying to say something there, but I'm trying to say something that will make, at the end of my discussion, you will understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, Like,
because where they have taken over Lagos already. Because
I
now
know
Tinubu is in their hand. So why you see them before Tinubu became president? Have you seen them destroying houses like this?
bro,
No. But Tinubu is now president, and they are destroying houses without any notice, without any considering any repercussion or any complaint or anything, any action you would take. They don't care.
My brother,
destroy.
I understand what you are saying. You see, you know why I'm saying this? My house was not built in Lagos during Tinubu time. It wasn't built during Babangida time. It's an old house, you know. So these things, like as I told you, it is like we that understand what is happening in Nigeria now. This thing I suppose say is a kind of bigger university than the university that we are studying. This is different university that is beyond a knowledge of every man. You understand? In this our program that we got to know, that's what we call critical thinking. Make us something from nothing. We don't have that in the school. You understand? Now, but where my pain is that some of our people, they refuse to listen. Actually, I myself have forfeited my own because time is coming. Time is coming. If you put your house to sell,
nobody will buy.
It will not be up to 1,000. It is happening. It is happening in the northern part of Nigeria up till now that I'm talking to you.
Yes, now.
If you know, I'm not just saying this because I want to praise myself or praise you. No, I am a hardcore member from Masob, so that you will know that I did not start Biafra race for today. I know sometimes I don't make some words because we're in social media, you know. But those who has ear, let them hear. This is opportunity that we have now to do what? To do what? To vacate Lagos.
Yes.
I saw the market that they were trying to build in the east. Only that market alone will show Lagos something. Only that one market. I'm not just saying because I lived in Lagos, I lived in North, I lived in my place. Guy, let me tell you, my brother, this thing that we are doing, people are repenting. People are repenting every day, and I don't want to say a word that will be very, very sagacity to people that are listening to us. You understand? I don't encourage any nonsense. I've forfeited my own. My people are there. My cars are there. Everything is there. But any day that I heard anything, because some of our people are blind. You know what is blind? They gave us not light. They gave us not road. They gave us not health center. They gave us not in ordinary school that somebody can sponsor. And even they did it in a way that those who has money that benefited for free education during the white man, during their own time, their own schools are now being the most costless school in the whole Nigeria. And the Northerners are not paying school fees up to now. That I'm talking to you. The Northerners are not paying school fees. Where will you see them to go? They want to do it in order to draw our people down to that place. And some of our people, you see, I'm saying this, anybody that has somebody in the north should leave him or her. Any day that you hear that he has died, do what? Just type rest in peace for the person. That's the highest thing that you will do. Because I know the plan these people have at hand, they will use it and crush. And if they could not get what they want, they will use it and crush anybody that is an Igbo man. There's one word that my sister said there now. When I was in North, you see, Edo guy, Edo Stanley by name, he was doing photographer for one company called Stanley 2 in the North, in Adamawa State. So they were telling him to join Igbo meeting in Adamawa State. He said he's not Igbo, he's Edo man. You know, one man from my community was a plumber there. The man called him because they were working together in the same company. But he is the photographer that used to take some, social media wasn't there. The man was calling him, guy, join this meeting in case of tomorrow, because he's hearing about massive sack if it affected him, so that they will know how they will do this thing. This guy did not hear until that fateful day. He came to work. His office was locked up completely, and they gave him one file that he's supposed to sign. He refused to sign that file. He ran to that man that he should present the accurate where he come from and the meeting of their people in that place. Do you know that guy? He took from there. He absent himself for the job that day, and he went to the treasurer and the so-called leaders of the organization, the meeting. They went down and they changed the original book of roll call and this thing. They changed it and they put his name in the middle.
Thank you. Just round up. So
that was how he got his job back. But thank you, my brother. What I'm trying to say is that oku jido oke ntia bụ mmanụ. Ịghọtago? Ole kpo ntia ọ na-enwu bobobobo. Onye nsị na ya nụrụ ibe o metu ya ọfụ ya. Ịghọtago? Onye na ya na-asụ na mmanwụ anyị na-aga n'ilo. That is my own. Thank you for your good work doing.
Thank you so much.
Do more. Greet Abalakata for me. I'm extending my greetings to him too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Chus. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I think we will play that the remaining part of that audio so that you might also get something to add to it. Let me play the remaining part of the audio. Now listen.
Let me tell you, even in Yoruba land, let me tell you what they will do to Igbo this time. What Oba of Lagos said that we are pushing them to the ocean. Most of these markets that are banning in Lagos, look at it, they are Igbo-dominated markets. You get me? In fact, some Yoruba were telling me when I was in Lagos last weekend that it is we, the Northerners, when we are in charge of Lagos as federal capital, that open room for Igbos to come and dominate them. And it's over now. And it's over. All the businesses Igbos are doing, we are going to bring it and do it. You get me? Fashola for the past 5 years have refused to approve any industry, especially pharmaceutical, to Igbo people. Find out.
You see their program? Fashola have refused to approve any pharmaceutical for any Igbo person. Fashola have refused. Yeah, I don't know this brother calling. Hello? Hello? And I'm live. Okay, look, let me put you on speaker. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, go ahead now.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. Good evening. Please, I want to ask a question. Because I see one day, I don't know whether who tweeted that in that video, when our people who pack their business from Lagos coming back home, and those Fulani terrorists went on the road and ambushed them and burned down all their goods in the trailer, almost 3 trailers. So what I'm trying to ask my brother, is there any way our men they can be protecting the road from, if not from beneath down to our place? Because anytime our people pack their load coming back, they used to ambush them on the road and set the truck on fire. That is the only thing I wanted to chip in, for you to know what is happening.
Okay, thank you very much. We are going to, our men are going to take care of any of those situations. We are taking over our territory completely. The music we have been playing before is different from the one we'll be playing now. So just have that at the back of your mind. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll move. Thank you. All right. You see what he is saying here? He said Fashola have refused to grant license to any industry, pharmaceutical or anyone, to Igbo people. You see that this thing they have been planning. If They have planned all these things during the days of Fashola. And now this person that is talking, making this threat now, he is now the one in power. And you are a Biafran. You are Igbo speaking Biafran. And you are still in Lagos. You are still in one Nigeria. Hoping that life will change for you for better. Hoping that one day a miracle will happen. And then your business will flourish and things will be better for you. You are daydreaming. I'm telling you, Fashola was made to deny you license. And now, the person that gingered it or that sponsored it is now fully in charge. What do you think he will do to you? Make una dey there. I be saying what Nigeria. I play it.
You are right. I get you. Are right. You get me? Right. So the Yorubas in this
even Kule say you are right. Kule admitted that it is true that Fashola in Lagos have denied Igbo opportunity to build industries or have license to build. Why will you be building industry in Lagos? Why will you be looking for license to build pharmaceutical industry in Lagos? What you can build in the East, and then the people in Lagos will come and buy. Can't you see that in Lagos now today, Glasgow Smith Line have left Nigeria. They have left. They're no longer there. So even the pharmaceutical company that they have now in the zoo is our own people that go to import medicine from China and from India. Go to Dumota. That was my line of trade. I was into pharmaceutical line. When I was in the zoo, I traded on medical line also. We were importing goods from Ghana, from London, from India, from China, pharmaceutical products. And who are the people that import them? Ndibo, go to Headbridge in Onitsha. Me, my shop was in Idumota. Idumota, go to Idumota, Isaleko. Our brothers and sisters are doing big multi-million-dollar business, pharmaceutical products. There is no factory anymore producing in Nigeria. The only medicine that they sell in pharmacies in Nigeria now are medicines that our brothers import from India, China, and the UK, and even America, and some parts of Europe. Is Igbo people, Biafrans. Now, you see, the plot they have on you, and you are still thinking that you have a future there. I pity for you. Continue.
Oh, yes. That's what we are telling ourselves. If we in the North want to be useless again, let us be. But the Yoruba people in the 4 years, they want to control their land completely. That's why Buhari have to sign that Lagos is going to be given special status. We are going to have a kind of semi-regional system. Lagos is going to have special status. It means nobody again will control Lagos. The indigenes of Lagos are the ones that are going to control Lagos. They can form land policies. Do you get me? They may decide to say, you as a Yoruba man in Lagos, you will pay 5,000 naira per annum for a land. As naira in. Me as a Hausa man, I will pay 10,000 naira. Igbo man will pay 1 million naira.
You see that? Let me hold it here. We have a new incomer in our room. Prof Pilot, can you unmute yourself and give us your take, sir? I don't know if you can hear me, sir.
Pastor Vam.
You're welcome, sir.
Kedikimere.
You're welcome.
Dewo. Yeah.
Dewo.
I just want to
see the subject of discussion. So throw light into it.
Yes, I want
because you can see.
Yeah, as simple as that. You know, we are not happy on what is happening to our people, but at the same time, it is for our people to recall on what Dim Chukwemeko Odumegwu said, advised our people before Nnamdi Kanu took over. that we should go for our own. That is the doctrine of Nkeabo Nkeanye. Before they spoiled it. Nkea Bunkanye. When they say Nkea Bunkanye is our own Biafra. Our people are the only ones in that zoological republican that go developing the swamp area or other people territorial, notwithstanding the reality of countries divarium. You are an Igbo man. You're supposed to develop Igbo territory, your village. You are an Hausa man. You develop Hausa because that is your country. If you're a Fulani, develop Fulani. That is your country. You are Yoruba, develop Yoruba. That is your country. If you are Middle Belt, develop Middle Belt. That is your country. Because Africa is still to evolve. By the time we finish the evolution, the next thing is we create a common union. Nigeria is bigger than 3 nations in Europe. But the colonial masters use the concept of population to deceive the early intelligentsia by saying giant of Africa, you need the population so that you can count in the international level. We are here telling you that you don't need gargantuan population to count, but you need understanding. If you are 1,500, just organization, that is what you need. So, our brothers, what is happening to you is the resultant effect of not understanding the handwriting on the wall, not listening to the leaders, past and present. They're not even listening to Mazi Simon Ekpa to start with. They're not listening to the Vam Vam Vam. What they listen is when they see bulldozer, doing what you call destructive ejaculation. Then they will be calling Jesus, God, that person that used to tell them, that Jew that used to tell them, you'll be prosperous, cannot come to stop the bulldozer from bulldozing the building. Many people will not have even Egogeji Bamoto Gagana because Uche had to go back to Bang. It is so appalling because we disregard our own. The reason why the Israelites suffered the Holocaust is because they disregarded the prophet. It was called Yahweh Yeshua. That was the reason why they went suffering. But when they recognized Yahweh Yeshua, they came back and they are winning today. Now, we only need to recognize our own Yahweh Yeshua, which is Nnamdi Kanu, which is still here with us. Who is represented by Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is the way they pronounce. And the members, when they recognize that and do accordingly, when they do this sign, it's international, means focus. It's international sign. It is a military sign. It's a religious sign. It's Islamic sign. It's African religious style. When you do like this, means focus. When you focus on your own, because your own is like, it means road. Follow who know road. Your own is your own. When you are in stranger's land, know you that you are a stranger. Be of your own. So they should not feel so sorry because they're destroying their house. But they should understand now, for those that are still alive, that they should focus and follow their own. I think that is what I wanted to drop this evening. As I see, it's a wonderful expose. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very, very spot on and very, very direct, and makes so much sense. Let's I don't know if any of the panelists here have something to add to what our beloved Academic Highness have said. Good man, he just came back. What is sister? Anybody can unmute, please, if you have some addendum to add. Otherwise, I will move forward. Airborne. All right. Let's listen more as we come close to the conclusion. Let's listen more to this uncircumcised Philistine that is looking down on the people of God, and yet our people are not learning. The title tonight is "How long shall we be exploited and reaped in Naija before we learn our lesson?"
This is why they're heading for. You get me? So now, unfortunately, again, the attitude of the Igbos have made the illiterate northerners who have not gone to school to realize now, I said they are powerful. They are the one who gave these people land to stay. They are the one who give them food by the power of God. They are the one who accommodated them by the power of God. You get me? Since Igbos can turn around and humiliate us, look at what they did to us. Those people that assemble about 400 of them and call them Boko Haram. Do you understand? Do you know that they picked them one by one? They were not moving in convoy. They made some of them to drink their urine. We also have to come and meet the president and tell him that, look, if one person is still among these people, I'm telling you, no Igbo will come out of Kano. That was how they released the Hausa people from Jigawa and Kano, whom they selected and arrested and called them Boko Haram.
What is he even talking about? So when did an Igbo person arrest somebody in Jigawa and this thing and call? You know, these people are so cruel, and they will just formulate things, and they build. This is the things that they have always been doing, building sentimental hatred within the minds of people. You know, demonizing the Biafrans, and then you begin to see Biafran as your enemy, but whereas the Biafran is the one that loves you more. Every development they have in that contraption today is from Biafrans. In Abuja, Biafrans. In Kaduna, Biafrans. In Kano, Biafrans. In Ibadan, Biafrans. Everywhere, developments, markets, industries, businesses, Biafrans. If we don't wake up now, smell the coffee, and know, you know, every time we keep repeating this thing. Why? This voice is how many years old? But what is contained in this voice, in this secret conversation that came out, is what they are playing out. Is the template they are using now, right now. All right, I play it.
You are in Nigeria, I'm in Nigeria. Rochas was actually brought up in the north. But it is in his own state. That's why we are telling you, even the Amechi, the Rochas of Colorado that are MPs, we don't trust them. They are on their own. Let me tell you this.
You see, they are telling you, all of you, even Hope Uzodinjo, that thinks that he is in their good book right now. He's telling Rochas is their best man before Uzodinjo came. But I'm telling you that you are on your own. We don't trust you. If Rochas, who was up in the north, they don't trust him. Is it Uzodinjo that they will trust?
Chai.
Good man, do you want to say something?
No, Pastor Bam Bam Bam, this one touch me. This one touch me. Hi. Do you know how much Rochas contributed to the Fulani invasion?
No, Rochas even he has charity organization that only northern people benefit from it. Rochas Foundation. Hi. Go and Google it. The Rochas, if you aware Rochas Foundation, is in the north. They benefit from his foundation. Oh, God. In Igbo land, he have Rochas Okorocha Foundation in the north. And now they are telling him he was brought up in the north. He speaks Hausa more than anything. Hope Uzodinjo doesn't speak Hausa. And he wants to believe that they trust him more than there are three Rochas who was brought up within them that they don't trust him. But look at what Hope Uzodinjo is doing. If they can add Rochas, watch what they will do to Hope. But Hope is, in fact, he is already in our radar. That one is in our radar. I won't talk about it yet.
Baba, you know, just now when I spoke, I said that if this Okorosha, those governors can do what they ask them to do, and they are doing, tell me how we they trust them? Isn't that what I said earlier on? And he said they cannot trust them because they told you go and kill your mother, carry cutlass, you go and massacre your mother. You understand? And you come back and you think you will be in their good book. You don't see what they did to him in Africa, that they passed roof to enter the house. This is somebody now. They are making us know that he was trained and brought up in the north. And still, they did not trust him. They didn't trust him. And he did all what they asked him to do. He did everything to the letter for them. And still, they did not trust him. This is Okorawusa. Not be something in name Okorawusa. That is his name.
Yes.
He do everything in the book to please them. Just like you said now. Open foundation for them. They cannot trust that person. My Abba. What are we saying? What are we waiting for? What is the proof we need? All this governor. What is the proof to say that these people doesn't like us? What is the proof are we waiting for? To finish us? To finish us? Even God, when he vests, God not finish the whole war. He still leave two people. He leave two animals. Each animal he leave two. But these people, if they have their way, they're going to raise us from the surface of this planet.
I'm telling you.
We are seeing it.
I'm telling
These people that they are using, are they saying they can't see it? Even what they did to Okorosha, it should be example for these other governors. That if they can do this to Okorosha,
my sister, it's not only governors. There are so many Igbo Biafran businessmen, businessmen from Ueli, from Urobo, that are
everywhere.
Business people in Abuja. We are telling you that they do not trust you.
No, they don't.
They don't trust you. So if they can tell you that they don't trust Rocha, who they brought, who they even get title. He received a Fulani title. He has title, and yet they don't trust him. You that is just doing business, you are Obi Kubana, you are building hotel up and down in Abuja. They will also deal with you.
Did you hear what he said? He said, we can do the business that they are doing. We will take them and we will do the business. Meaning that they don't even give a toast, whether you leave. If they gave us 220 naira at that time, and we can survive with it, that is they anchor them to their bone. Yes. So they will do everything. They know that this one they do so. Still, they said it that the Igbos are God's children. Anything they touch is flourish. They know. So they know that no matter how they go deal with us, if we go our way, we will definitely flourish. But they don't want us to go. They just want to diminish us, downgrade us, make us feel as if we are not human beings. And it no go work. If they say Northerners, they are not Northerners. It's Fulani. Don't put yourself as Northerners. It's Fulani. You are saying Northerners. The Hausa people, not they follow now they do what they do. Hausa is not Fulani. It's the Fulani people that is really bent in finishing us. And God will finish them. One day they will wake up, they no go see road. They will die in their sleep.
Thank you. Let's okay, good man. You had a point you were trying to say. Let us not deny you of expressing that opinion.
Yes, my brother. You know, that part touched me when he said they don't trust any of them. They don't trust anybody from the east. If you like, go so the bigger Jaga Agbada, find the longest of those their cap wear. You can never look like them. If you like, kill the whole of your community for them. You can never be them. They know where you're from. And they hate you. Otus Okalo, has he not Josolized Lord Panther to them? Did it make him not cry? Did he not cry?
Exactly.
Amamu, how you did I don't know what exactly they want the Fulanis to do to them before they understand that they are being hated. With passion, not just an ordinary hatred with passion. See this pig we call himself human being in Imo State, gallivanting here and there. You see him the other day when they dance. Awo na begu. Killing his own people, giving them access to come and ransack his land.
Be using buying his own people because of YouTube community.
Not true, my brother. Sorry. Chai. No, the thing you know, he heavy for mouth. He heavy for mouth. Make our people try wake up. Our people just need to wake up. They just need to wake up. It's too obvious, too evident for people to still be sleeping at this time. It's unbelievable.
Honestly.
We must continue.
Thank you so much, good man. Please, is there any other panelists that want to add to what you just heard there?
Mr. Goodman, greetings, greetings to you, Mr. Goodman.
Oh, great. Is that my prof? Good evening, my brother. Good evening. Nice hearing your voice once again.
Yeah.
All
it's for the good of our people. I want to say something, Pastor Vam. Why is it that I want us to ask ourselves a question? Why is it that Fulani always say we don't trust Igbo? Do we know that Fulani is étranger in Africa? Étranger in Africa. Fulani is étranger, stranger from the old Assyria. Historically speaking, Fulani people entered through the Uzbekian, enclave in the lower Europe. You call it Uzbekian territory. Now, you had the Ottoman Danfodio that they nominate in Nigeria was in 1780s that you have the period of Ottoman Danfodio. But prior to this time, there are some people that came from, the Uzbekian enclave that they used. That is, you call them the Assyrians. That was the people that they used. When they say the Fulani herdsmen, they use these people to break into Kemet. Kemet is the Egyptian territory.
Academic. Can I just take this call? Just 1 minute. Let's take this call. Then you don't lose your line of thought. Mazi, okay, I'm putting you on speaker now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, honorables in the house. My greetings, Academic, Goodman, Pastor Vam. You are all great. Thank you for the topics I said now. I just want to keep a few words, maybe a reason why this thing keeps on happening. You see, they say that necessity is the bane of resilience and is the mother of invention. I think the problem we are having there is that people are still eating 2-3 square meals a day. Let me not just say one. It has gotten to the time that the people have not really been hit so hard to make them to react to all these atrocities. Because one, I will attribute that to our the social, this tutelage social stance of the Biafrans or Igbos in particular. For example, youth or that's our children, after spending all their years in school, graduated. After graduation, they'll be unemployed, out of job, and this same case will still be comfortable living in their parents' house or their guardians, siblings, comfortable. These people have spent many years in school, studied, and after graduation, no employment, and they will still be accommodated in their homes. Take for example, in Europe and America, once you turn 18 and still living in your you feel it. Then the heat will fall on you to start thinking, to start acting, and then finding your way out. But there, in Africa generally, or less in Biafra, it's not yet so. That people, after spending all their years in school, they are still comfortably accommodated. You'll be getting small changes, feeding, eating. So you have little sense, little time to reason, to think. So upon all these humiliations and problems, the youth are still there, helpless and useless. They cannot think. Of all the things that have been happening or happened to our people that have made them think, sit down and think. Nobody is thinking, nobody is reasoning, because they feel there is hope. They are eating, they are still comfortable. So that is one aspect of the reason why all these things persist. Another one is all these so-called celebrities and judge mongers and politicians. They are comfortable. So what do you expect from them? They can never allow this spoon, this sugary spoon, to fall out of their mouth. Those are the problem. As soon as we cut off with these people, the spoon, the sugar, their comfortable zones, their comfort zones, things will stay happening. Things will start to happen. I feel that when I see my people, I say to think, is this the Biafran that I used to hear about? That are resolute and resilient and stubborn to the marrow, to always say no to the things that eat them. This is, we are out of that era, out of that age. And when we must continue, keep on doing things, informing these people to know, to think back, like Highness rightly hinted before, why the Israelites or the Jews got themselves back. It's because they realize who they are, learn to say no to the things that eat them, to the things that hurt them, and they find themselves the way they want to move forward. Biafrans have not started. They have not started to reason, to know where the rain started beating them and when or where it's going to end beating them. As soon as this happens, we'll have a leverage.
Thank you.
This is just a little point. I think it's one of the reasons or the causes of what we are still passing through. Because, like, okay, just take for example, we are talking about Rochas Okorocha and the other one from Rivers, Chibuike Amechi. Could you imagine that Chibuike Amechi come from Naija Delta? His first priority when the Fulani took over power was to cancel the university, this fishing university that Goodluck Jonathan initiated in his home. And nobody held this man stone this man to death. Such a thing, this will never have happened in the North. That you come into power where you will help to resuscitate this venture, you be the one to kill it. Yeah, that university is dead today. That university will have guaranteed so many job opportunities for the people of his region. But he came out just to demolish the seat of Goodluck Jonathan. His first mission was to kill this university, to appease the Fulanis. My brother, it's happening. It's so disheartening, honestly. That's when one thinks about, start to think about what we are passing through on this level.
Thank you so much.
Let me just cut it short, please. I think next time I'll have enough time to join in, and then we'll move forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazioke. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was a very, very powerful point from one of our cabinet member, Mazioke from Germany. Prof, please, sorry, continue on your line of thought, and if you had not forgotten.
How can I forget? I stopped by the word Assyrians that invaded the Kemet, Egypt, presently speaking. I'm talking about the origin of Fulanis, the reason why a stranger is telling you, I don't trust them. Who is Fulani to say, I don't trust them? Who is Fulani and who is them? Them means the main origin of the land, the main owners of the land. That is a mechanism that made the Fulani to be at the possession of the say. Are you getting me? That gave them the encouragement to say each time there is a consideration, or there could be a probable consideration, then they will say, I don't trust them. Ottoman Danfodio expedient or expedition occurred in 1804. In fact, through the help of the conquerors and prospecent Français, not even the Britain, the people that are supposed to colonize Nigeria were the French people. It happened in 1804. Before 1884, they have been fighting on supremacy in African territory. We call it the Napoleonic expansion, slave trade. These people sent the expedition. They invaded that country, that area that is called Nigeria. Before that time, they don't even call it Nigeria. They used to call it the United African Compagnia. That's United African Company. Before it was called Royal Niger Company. But before this time, these people pied, according to the constructive, pronuncio. They pied many people, starting from the lower Kemet, before they reached the area that they organized themselves. You have apart from the Uzbekians, you have the Hulamas. Then from there you had the Ottoman Dafodio that acted in 1808, and he was able to deceive the Aboriginal Hausas in the area known as Kanem Bonen Imperi, that is Kano Bornu Empire, in the northern hemisphere. Because there was nothing like Nigeria. You have Kano Bornu Empire, you have the Biafra enclave, you have the supposedly Songhai. These people were able to conquer through the north because the Hausas, the indigenous Hausas are still like the Igbos. They conquered it because of the simplicity of the Hausas. When the slave trade became very hot, they did not enslave the Fulanese because the Fulanese were the tramite of the slave masters. Now, temporarily speaking, there was a mark they used to put in the faces to know those that they cannot push out as slaves, like three marks in the face and in the jaw, all these things were like carta d'identità, that is identity card. Now, the surprise of these people saying we cannot trust them is after all what Ojukwu did, still some people are coming out. They know that they are Aborigines. Why do the people are saying we are one? They say we cannot trust them. For the fact you are an Igbo man, or you are from the south, east, or you are from the southern Nigeria, that person cannot trust you. And that person who is saying I cannot trust them is not original Nigerian. Let us put it in that contemporary way. It's not an original African. It's an étranger or étranger. It's a stranger, foreigner. But there is a mechanism that made them to balance there. That is what our people have not understand or are yet to understand. The mechanism that make Fulani to be coming all the way to be dictating, making dictation to our people. That mechanism is the thing that our people are yet to understand. Principally, as we're talking, for the liberation of our people, Our people say we are Christians. You are seeing people saying they are reverend fathers, they are pastors. They are in support of Fulanis without knowing. They are not understanding that the head of principality of power is the government. And now you have government, dual government, legally. Nigerian government and Biafran government. You, if you come from the enclave of Biafra, you must support the head of principality of power. It's the first time I'm mentioning it. The head of principality of power of Biafra is the Biafran Republic government in exile. The head of principality of power in the enclave of Nigeria, that is the north, is the Nigerian government. So you must be a fool by not understanding these particular settings. Support your own. Let them support their own. Now, if you are making mistakes by supporting the one that is not your own, they will tell you, we don't trust them. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. That was very, very spot on. Thank you very much. And as we will round it up, let me see. Let's just play the remaining part of that audio. This audio is long ago. Hey, very, very annoying what this man is saying here.
They are on their own. Nobody can deceive us again. We are wise now. No, what I'm telling you is that Rochas he is running to Sultan. He didn't know Sultan has no significance in this government. Even last 2 days he was in Sokoto. He didn't know that even Sultan has no significance in this government. He was in this north. It was Rochas state, Imo state, that they started saying that Hausa people must have ID card to live in that state. Yes. Can you hear me? They say Hausa people must have ID card to live in state. Yes. Until when we mobilize our people here and say, okay, in that case, all Southerners must live north. Then Jonathan now realized that there was something going on. You say, no, these things have to stop. So are we mad? You get me? Count every 5 shops in this north. 4 shops are owned by Igbos.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Count every 5 shops. By the time you count 5 shops, 4 out of 5 are owned by the Igbos. You see? You see how they have ripped you? You see how you have used yourself for them? You have become, you think you are making money, but you are a slave to them. I continue.
What is Igbo's contribution in the economy? It's not trade. And fraudulent trade for that matter, including Igbo have cheated you. Unless you are not buying spare parts and tires and medicine. So or not so? You get me? Yet we accommodated them. Is it going to Dubai to bring tech drugs that we cannot do it? Now the plan is drugs now. No Igbo man will again sell drugs in this north. We are going to bring it from Kano. Drugs are brought by air. They are going to open massive coolers, rooms in Kano and import it all north, and maybe whatever want to buy, come and buy from Kano. No Igbo will sell drugs again. We are tired of all this nonsense. We know how to control our places the way they control their own. What we are saying is that we are all Nigerians, but we are going to learn what they are doing in Southeast and do it in the North too. Simple. We don't have ancestors back. If
you see, and they will see, he will still open his gutter and say we are all Nigerians. You see, the same mouth is using to tell you that they are going to relinquish you as an Igbo man. They are going to deny you the opportunity. They are going to stop you, mortgage you. He will still open his mouth and say we are all Nigerians. Go ahead.
When it comes to the resources in Biafra land, we are all Nigerians.
Yes.
But when it comes to making sure they suppress us and destroy our means of livelihood and relegate us to the background, we are no longer Nigerians, we are Igbo. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
And additionally, good man, that is another point. He said that they are going to learn what Igbos do. They are going to learn from Igbos. Then they will replace the Igbo activities. But on the Igbo na-agwa agbakuru pastor. They don't want to hear. They don't want to understand. You see?
Oh no. Are you see that? Okay, I should play it. All right.
Or rooms in Kano and import it all north, and maybe whatever want to buy, come and buy from Kano. before Igbo will sell drugs again. We are tired of all this nonsense. We know how to control our places the way they control their own. What we are saying is that we are all Nigerians, but we are going to learn what they are doing in Southeast and do it in the North too. Simple. We don't have ancestors back. If Buhari today, as president of this country, want to buy land in the East, he will go and negotiate everything. Tomorrow the chiefs will come and tell him that ancestors made them yesterday night and said they should not sell the land for them. So we don't have ancestors, or we are declaring ourselves. We, our ancestors have told us that we have been careless. That's why we suffered for the past 6 years. We have to wake up now.
You see, this thing is saying, is there any Hausa man that wants to buy land in the Southeast, as they call it, that have been denied? No. I've not heard of such story where somebody wants to buy land that is for sale that they denied. I don't know if it happened. But if some people are deliberately not selling land to them, that's a very good one that needs to be even kudos need to be given to those that will reject them from buying our land anyway, because they don't belong there. They don't belong there. But I don't think it's true. All these things are just fabricated stories to continue to, deceive people, lie to people that we have done them this. That's why they're doing that. It's a lie.
It's a very serious thing. Move forward. No. We cannot. Your society is already adulterated.
You see, the man is telling him, Alhaji, let's forget the past and move forward. But the Fulani man is saying, no, we cannot, sir. The society is already adulterated. This is why, to be honest to you, let me tell you, to be honest to you, we never wanted Buhari in this north. We wanted Kwankwaso. They wanted more hardcore. Let's listen to him. So Kule said, let's forget about the past and move forward. He said, no, they cannot forget the past. Which past are they even going to forget? Did we do them anything?
That's why, to be honest to you, let me tell you, to be honest to you, we never wanted Buhari in this north. We wanted Kwankwaso. Yes. We want, that's what I'm saying. If it is Kwankwaso, the primary, Kwankwaso will have defeated Buhari. Listen to me. Hey, the Tinibus and Co prefer Buhari. Because they can. Can you hear me? Because Kwankwaso will have solved this north-south problem for us within 6 months. In Kano, Kwankwaso gathered all the Igbos and told them that all these drugs that he closed all those fake drugs they are selling in Kano. They know him now. So that's why we wanted Kwankwaso to be the Igbos made in Abuja and warned us after the election that they were the ones in charge of 75% of Abuja is their own. They should be giving ministers. Can you imagine? Negotiate and say this is the governor they want with their rule at everything. Igbo say no, he cannot be governor. Haba. In somebody's land. In somebody's land. Haba. The arrogance is so much. So 10 years ago I warned it. I said the Igbos are building nation within our nation. They will engage us within our nation and reinforce from their nation. That is exactly what we saw during the tenure of Jonathan. Immediately we voted Jonathan. What we did to Jonathan in this north, Igbos in the north, their chiefs, gathered and came to Aso Villa. To the glare of everybody on TV, they say it was nobody that voted Jonathan, but the Igbos were the ones who voted him. Did you know the other one? Did you not read it? In our own land, Igbo say we didn't vote Jonathan. It was they that voted Jonathan. 2, before elections again, they gathered themselves and came and met Jonathan and met in Abuja. They are directing all Igbos in the north must vote Jonathan. We don't mind. Let them vote anybody. But can you do that in the southeast? They stop us from even voting. Let me answer this. Amina wa alaikum salam. We call in the Naija. Thank you. Can you hear me? In the southeast, all houses in the southeast were prevented from voting. Find out. Yes, find out. But yet in our own land, they will stand and say that. It is their problem that forced above Lagos to say that if they try to frustrate the decision of the Yoruba, they will send them to Ocean. And I'm telling you, after 4 years, at least not we are liberal, but in the southwest, after 4 years, Igbos can never be useful and relevant again in the southeast. Wait and see.
Can you hear that?
region. In fact, the plan of APC is that they are going to make alliance of Northwest economic development. The West has the ocean. Can you hear me? Yes. The North has agricultural produce. Yes. So what they are going to do, the government is going to develop all the agricultural and mineral resources in the North. And then they will put primary industries here. And then go and export, finally finish them in Lagos or Southwest and export them and bring back the money and share it between the two regions.
You see their plan? That's exactly what they are going to do now. They are going to ensure that this plan, they carry it out now. Just stay there. They look.
Let them bring their oil. This is the plan on ground.
The plan on ground.
Let's just pray for success of the General Barry. For that, the success is our success. For that, we can benefit better. So that's our prayer. That's our prayer here. Everybody is praying for his success for that. If he's successful, everybody is successful. God help us. No, but not to the extent of living the way we are. Our prayer now is that may God remove the influence of the Southeast in our region. That's all what we are praying better right now. I'm telling you. No. The Boko Haram, these people are cut red-handed with bombs. Who are supplying the weapons? Who killed General Shua? They think we don't know. They were saying that they were revenging what they did to them in Biafra. Biafra was his war. It was a state war.
So you see, what he was doing here is that he was trying to accuse us, the Igbo people, as the people that are using Boko Haram as a propaganda. That's what he's trying to say. You see how wicked they are? This man, Boko Haram, were found in his own office, in his house in Abuja, in his office.
So all the bombs that were exploding here and there were propaganda. People were not dying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Propaganda, that we are the one that was doing it to plan to put it on them.
Sorry.
He's exonerating Boko Haram. He's trying to tell that Boko Haram doesn't exist. That it is our doing.
And then they said an attack on Boko Haram is attack on the North, right?
Yes, they said
we were the one. So they were trying to protect us. Attack on us was attack on the North.
Mazi, did you see when he had a phone call? He could not even say, okay, let's stop today, let's go for another, because of the hatred, the vindictiveness in his stomach.
The hatred is too much.
I not just a devil hates human beings the way this man hates we Biafrans. This man so much hatred that I'm telling you, if you give this man cutlass, they will not see a single blood in the dark cutlass by the time we finish us. The exact plan that they have, not they will carry. That is what they are doing now. Not they will carry. Yeah. They have started. And that's what they are doing. Now. And see, if they don't like us, why can't they let us go? They say we should go and drink our oil. But meanwhile, you people have oil well. Why can't you leave it for us? You people should.
Not that they have. Gold. They own it. They own their oil well.
Yes. And you said that you go with their oil. Why don't you let us go then? If we say we want to go, you say no. You just want to enslave us.
He said it there. He said let them drink their oil. They don't want to go.
They don't want to let us go. You understand?
Please, we have a caller. Let me take this caller, please. Let me take this caller. He has been trying to come in, but the network doesn't let him. Mazi Christian, I'm putting you on speaker, please. Yeah, take like 3 or 4 minutes. I want to see if I can round up in the next 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is that this video you are playing, I can't even emphasize enough the importance of it, because there is need for every Igbo, every Biafran to hear this message, because my brother, this, even though not now they do this video, I've seen it in the past. But guess what? Everything happening today is what this man said some years back.
It's making sense. It's making so much sense now.
You see? So
So this video need to be played widely and need to be made possibly replayed every channels, you know, the media warriors channel, they need to replay this because it need to be emphasized right into, you know, it's unfortunate because I have to say this, that in particular, Biafra, but also in particular, from the beginning, I have no idea what exactly the problem is. Because even from the time of Nnamdi Azikiwe, this same level of stupidity, because that's that. So that is how I'm likening our Biafrans too. You know, you know they are coming to chop you down, and you stand there waiting. These people are stifling. I mean, it's just crazy situation. You know, so Ojukwu saw this thing, and he wanted to do the right thing. The Biafrans betrayed him, and everything is playing out. Even SFK during this election, he confirmed again in a very subtle way what this Shetima, who is now a vice president, was saying. The alliance between the Southwest and the North to subjugate Igbo in Biafra. So this is not just theoretical. This is a work in a plan. This is something they've rolled out. You know, it's orchestrated between these two people, right? The Southwest and the North. That is why all along they've been in this situation of back and front, rotating the presidency from North, it goes to the Southwest, from Southwest, it goes back to them. They just keep it like that. And what really baffles me so much, more than anything, is the fact that leaders of entire Biafra, including Igbo and the whole Biafra, they've seen this thing for years, in fact, decades, and they didn't know about it. That they systematically. Can you hear me, right?
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Yeah. So this thing did not happen overnight. No, it's been going on for decades. They completely systematically shut down all the support in Biafra land. That is where the 90% of the natural GDP, the country's economy comes from. But they shut down all the seaports. They shut it down, and no international airport. No, there's not even one. Not in South, not in South. That's to tell you the mindset. But meanwhile, unfortunately, in the South, you will see some people who say, I will not be able. Oh, I not be Biafra, not be the. But they're shutting you down. You don't. You okay? You're not able. Fine. You're not Biafra. Fine. But guess what? They will give you the same treatment. You will face the same treatment because we see what in Shetima they thought when he said I go drink their oil. Okay. So you see that the stupidity of our people is out of this world, you know. So how can you see that a region where the resources of the country is coming from, they shut it down completely, and they have this plan long in the world that our people will now have to migrate. They go to the north, they go to southwest, they are building, they are developing, neglect their place, so that anytime they say leave or they want to leave, they can't even leave because they've invested everything in a place outside of their place. So these are well planned out, British strategized, because the British give the Fulani. The Fulani runs the country for the British. So, and it's the British that is strategizing, giving them all these, strategies on how to make sure they stifle our people. So, but we just have to keep thanking God that even as they are doing this thing, God is raising men that can create the awareness, the awakening. Because from the time of Ojukwu himself down to this current time, we still have men. They continue to, as they're planning, somebody is coming up to. So it's just it's a terrible thing because again, if I have time, there's something I wanted to say because you see that there was a civil war in the country. I still have a few minutes. Can I say?
Go ahead.
There was a civil war, quite all right. Now, this civil war, if you're somebody who knows history, who have studied, go to the genesis of the Civil War that was in 1967 to 1970. You discover that this is not a war we never asked for. No. the accord in Abreu was breached. Completely breached. But people don't want to know what the problem is. Now, you could say, okay, since you breach the contract, the agreement is agreement. Now that you negate on the agreement, okay, therefore, I have to stop my own. You stop on your own. What is wrong with that? Then the Nigerian government with the British, they came with the war. That by force you have to stay. That is how the war broke out. Now, why am I saying this? Is to tell you the brain of a black man. Because at the end of the day, it boils down to that. The mind, the brain of the black man is primarily responsible for his undoing world over. Because the Germans, they caused the Second World War. At least I know of Second World War more than anything. First World War they were responsible. Second World War, they were equally responsible. So the entire world has to come together and subdue them. But guess what? At the end of the war, they did not say, oh, that because you Germans, you created this war that took the life of millions of people, therefore we're going to strangulate you, subjugate you, deprive you of economic development. They didn't. Rather, they helped them to build up. And today, for decades now, if not some century, Germany has remained the economic bedrock in Europe. Because after the war, these people realized that just because there was war doesn't mean we have to subjugate them, deprive them of economic development. They helped them, they build up. But after the Civil War, which, by the way, it was Nigeria that negated on the agreement and thrust the war upon us, they still come together again with British strategy and planning, with the Yoruba and the North, on how to strangulate
us, exploit us, rip us off.
Yeah. So you see that. But today, that's again, it boils down to that brain of a black man, because everybody is feeling the heat. They think that the British were doing good for them. No, they know what they were doing, because the Southwest is feeling the heat. The North, who are even running the country, they are feeling it. The Southeast is also feeling it. Everybody is feeling it, because the black man cannot use his brain to know that the enemy is the enemy no matter what. The British, they are primarily at the end, it comes like that, because they conspire together to make sure they took away all the, like some kind of strangulation. You don't matter, so this is what happened, that it's called that no any federal agency, commission or parastatal in Southeast. Even South, they make sure everything shut down because they so it's out there, my brother. It's but I will thank God.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your contribution is very, very valid. Thank you very much. All right. I think we're already coming to the close of that audio. Let us finish it. We have how many minutes left? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's round it up.
Don't worry, investigation will reveal.
Sorry.
Okay,
please.
Wait. Yeah.
Please send it to me so that we can continue this very topic tomorrow.
On the space. Okay.
On the space.
Okay. All right. I will send it to you. All right. Okay. Thank you.
We were just exercising patience, looking at what is happening. That is typical Northern. That's how we are. Just look at what is happening. But we drew a line. 2014, 2015, they call it. It is the end of it. Whether anybody wins or don't win is okay. That was our decision, honestly. And they met in Enugu, and listen to me, they met and saw it that in the event of cutting it, why would they put their people? That's why the man has to surrender them. Let him. In fact, some of us preferred him to have been resistant, so that we will redefine this country. I'm telling you.
A lot of casualty is learning.
Nothing like killing. Let everybody go his way. Ha! Is it not rain that is falling with us now?
You see, he said, let everybody go his way. Is that not what we are asking for? Why are they sending military into Biafra land? The Mumu is opening his mouth to say, let everybody go his way. What else are we asking for today? You see how unsincere and unreliable they are? Let me rewind it a little bit. Hear him say that again.
Listen to me, they met and saw it that in the event of cutting it, why would they put their people? That's why the man has to surrender them. Let him. In fact, some of us preferred him to have been resistant, so that we redefine this country. I'm telling you. A lot of casualty is many.
Nothing like killing. Let everybody go his way. Ha! Is it not rain that is falling in us now? We have the food. What is oil? Look at Niger. Rano is still selling oil. He's bringing it from Niger. What is the big deal? It is when they met and saw the danger of any attempt. That was how they surrendered. But honestly, we have already made up our mind. Because we said to ourselves, if you don't, even if you stay, they are going to kill you. Abi? Under Jonathan, from Namadi Sambo down to the lowest person in the north is a Boko Haram. They can pick you whoever you are. We know that. At least we are part of the system. Thank you, Kule. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you.
You see? That is it. Just to round it up, please, I'm going to give us 2 minutes for our closing remark. Please, Worry Sister, please, I want to start with you, please. Closing remarks so that I will call it a night.
They said to be warm is to be for harm. I've been able to see the talk. So at least we've heard now from the horse's mouth how they plan in their secret coven, and it came out through the grace of God. They've revealed what they want to do, what they are doing. He said, let them go their way. Please, we want to go our way. If there's anything we want people to do, is to allow us to go. There will be no bloodshed, like Kunle said. There will be no bloodshed. They should just allow us to go. If they want us to go, why are they holding Nnamdi Kanu? If you want us to go, if you feel you are not scared of us to leave, why are you holding that gentleman with you people there? He's done nothing wrong. You are planning all this thing against us without us doing nothing. If you ask him now, what did the Igbo do, or what did Biafra did to you people? There is nothing to. How can one man, for over how many minutes they've been talking, he did not allow one person to talk? Look at us now, having a conversation. Even though it's a Zoom meeting, we are having a conversation. Everybody is interacting, putting their own. He did not allow this man to talk one sentence for 1 second, one second. He did not. For 1 minute, he did not allow the man. Because of the vindictiveness in his heart, we must go. Biafras, all those of Big Kubana with Tompolo. Tompolo is an illiterate, so he doesn't understand English very well. He's your man. I hope he's listening to this. They will come for you. They're not with you. You see, you are just like a puppet. They put you in their finger. You are a puppet. Can you go and guide their gold in Taraba, wherever the gold is? Can you go and guide it? No, the answer is no. They are doing this until they will get to you. They are just following the map. They have a map that they are following. So you to join our train and follow our map. How can you be guarding your own house? How can you be guarding your own oil? I think it's okay. I hope this is a lesson. We will play this thing over and over. This will not be the only time you will do this. We have to redo it again during the day. You know, when it's a little bit, this time some people are sleeping in different parts of the world. You understand? You have to, so that you will sink in. This is an eye-opener that they plan together to do. Not all Yorubas, but some of them, like the drug dealer, is among them. That's why they buy to it. They have discussed it. They've nailed it. They have decided to do it, and that is exactly what they are doing. It's only we now that we take our bull by the horn and take our freedom by force. Thank you. May God bless you. And
Thank you so much.
Be wise.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good man, please take the microphone, please. Good man, I've already sent it to you, so you should have it on your WhatsApp. But give us your closing remark.
Okay, thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
The question these people should start asking themselves after the drug baron, the ancestor, became their president, how many times have they seen him? How many times have they really seen him live, in functions, even on camera, talking and, as presidents do? How many times have they seen him? Because already he is quarter to go. He is not even alive to run a country in any way, shape, or form. During the campaign, you can see a dying man having soaked pampers. Hands are shaking. He is walking as if he is afraid of the ground. So they should know that something is already up there. He is not alive. He might not be alive. If they can have Buhari run the show for 6 years, you know, dead man, cloned men running, they have done their test run, it worked. So Tinubu's own is not strange.
Yes.
You know, it's not going to be strange. What we are saying is that our people should tell their people. That is why I keep saying it is information that will make us stand even more stronger than ever before. Information. When you have it, pass it down to the next person who is still ignorant. And when he understands, he too will pass it down to the next. And that is how we become very formidable. Our so-called Sauto, I don't know if that was the name their forefathers were bearing. People come and give you a useless name, and you begin to bear it and discriminate against your brother who means well for you. The oil have not benefited you. All the land of Biafra is blessed. You are not the only one that has oil. So enough of this, your foolishness. It is time you stand up and let's get our freedom once and for all. We are operating confederation. You are going to run your show. If you want to run it in your dialect, it's up to you. So let's join hands together and get it done. And then everybody develops at their pace. Thank you very much. We must continue.
We'll move. Thank you very much. Airborne. Prof. Pilot, please give us your closing remark.
We can never close, but we're trying to draw the curtain.
Okay.
You know, additionally, this is the way we'll be rolling. But the other way, don't go area. The other one, no. This one, yes. I want to tell our people, Biafran people, that never you think that you are a brother to Fulani or Islamic. Don't even think that you are a Christian. How come, you know? According to Gregorian calendar, we are in 2023, but the Muslims are in 1423. You are in 2023. Year 2023. They themselves probably
they're backward.
They are in 1423. India backward. That's the reason why when the Shetima was saying, amongst his speech, he said 2015, as they call it. He said in that record, in that tape, he said 2015, as they call it, which means 2015 has another interpretation in Islamic calendar. They are two different things. For those Christians that used to say, it is the will of God for Muslim to be our president. When they go your Bible and your Quran and go akwụkwọ nke na-akpa akwụkwọ nsọ maọbụ akwụkwọ ụma amamife akwụkwọ ụma akụkọ amamife. What are the difference between egbe na egbe? The Muslims are 600 years backward. That is the reason why when they're in the battlefield, they don't respect what you call the rule of engagement. I speak like a they do zanga doctrinibus. Zanga is Islamic language, which is inclusive with what you call pena de morte, death penalty. But in Christendom, there is no zanga. There is reasoning. The fountain of technology and constitution is embedded in the moderatism. So you can never be reasoning the same thing with these people. The best thing we have to do is to go and get our base, and thanks to Biafra. Self-determination. we are going home. Those that are having fake hope, we continue dealing with people that are more than 800 years backward. Whereas you are 800 years avanti.
Yes.
That is forward.
Forward.
So there is no element of compatibility. The best thing is for Biafran people to get their own. Oduduwa people have to get their own. The Ariwa have to get their own. And the Danfodius have to get their own. That is the principle of laissez-faire. Vivere et lascia vivere. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my beloved brother, Prof. Pilot. Thank you very much. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. Thank you, everyone that have joined us. Thank you, those that called in to contribute. My beloved sister Helen, my brother Christian, and my brother here is requesting if we can get the full audio in our UK group so we can share it individually. Just send me a message right now and tell me, send me the audio. Send me a message right now. Tell me, send me the audio. As I will close this program, I will drop it on WhatsApp for you so that you will leave it in the UK forum like you have requested. May God bless our leader, Mazin Namdekanu. May God bless our indomitable Prime Minister, Odogu Simon Ekpa. May God bless our men on ground, Eastern Security Network, Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Resistance Fighters, our Biafran Marine, our men on ground, our Air Force, and everyone that is doing the needful assiduously to restore Biafra. May God bless them. Remember, 4th, 5th, and 6th of December is shut down. Anambra State. Anambra State is ghost town. Ghost town. On the 4th, 5th, and 6th, it is days of Megwara vengeance in Anambra State. We are going to seek them out. Fazoni more than me, okay. Anywhere they hide in Anambra, we'll fetch them out. Those that committed mayhem on Sunday, those that took the life of innocents on Sunday, it will be, a recompense to everything they have done to the innocents. We will pay them back with their own coin. Please join us every day. We bring this broadcast, and remember to subscribe to these channels and follow us on Twitter. Follow our Prime Minister on Twitter to get updates. Chukwu Kabiama bless you. Thank you very much. We move. Thank you. And I'm going to close it with the voice of Onyendu Mazin Namdekanu.
Oburuole mgbe ka ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ isi. Asị na achọghị ụdị nka. Ọ wụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị. Nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa ebulaka jụrụ ụmụ ya sị gbole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe. Ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue. Anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị. Ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ bụ mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ isi. Asị na achọghị ụdị nka. Ọ wụghị anyị maka ga-eji wee chụọ aja ọzọ. Ihe anyị na-aga na anyị ga-enwerịrị onwe anyị. O nweghị ihe mmadụ dị ndụ pụrụ ime gbasara ya. Eluigwe ekpebiela na anyị ga-enwere onwe anyị. Nwere onwe nke anyị ga-enwetakwa. Kwa ebulaka jụrụ ụmụ ya sị gbole ka ihe ga-eme unu mara ihe. Ọ bụ ruo
I am the product and the survival of children and the generation that were starved to death. And I am very, very angry. I'm very, very angry. Instead of that we cannot get this Biafra, I will turn to a beast. I will turn to a beast. I will become a beast. You see those children that you see, you count their ribs, and their stomach are big. You see their stomachs running up every day. We came from them. This generation of Biafra, we come from them. We come from their survivors. And I will be a beast. I will be a beast for Biafra to come. It doesn't matter what you think about it, but I'm telling you now today that 20 pounds, we are the product, the end product of 20 pounds each. We are the end product of Kwashoko. We came from Kwashoko. Malnutrition, starvation, genocide. But our grandchildren, our grandfather, our fathers, they survived it. They survived it. I want you to document the video I'm doing because it will go down in history of humankind. How we are going to get this Biafra. Or at least, how we are going to disintegrate Nigeria. How we dissolve Nigeria will go into the history of mankind. And I will be part of it. And some people are beating their chest to be part of the ethnic cleansing jihad, killing